James Corden. Create. Let's come back. We're looking at Anastasia lookalike. He also looks like Danny Bear. Oh my gosh, he does remind me of Danny Bear. Look at the size of that head. Far apart eyes. Look at the thick brow bone into the corners. Short sloping forehead lot. Huge male trachea and neck. Let's go to images. Images. There we go. And we are done. Look at that face. How big is that face? Draw a triangle. You see, they want you to be attracted to your same gender. Danny Bear. Who's Danny Bear? I hear you Americans asking. It was one that, Lord forgive me for I have sinned. I thought it was a woman. Danny Bear. Yeah, that's him. Oh my God. Now he's older, right? When he was younger, he looks like that one. Where is he young? There. That's him young, lot. Danny Bear. He had a deep voice as well. He did. He had an husky voice. Danny Bear versus Faith Hill. But if we age Danny Bear to now, he looked like he was falling apart in those pictures. Danny Bear now. There. Look how manly he... Every 7 years, a man produces a boost of testosterone, which is spread across the body, and it applies itself to the ears, the nose, the chin, the brow bone. It makes us look more manly. We get more manlier the older we get. And that's what's happening here. At a certain point, I think they have to bring them off the estrogen, the wrong hormone, and start leaving them as they are. I think that's why they pull them out of public view. After a certain age, it's like a sell-by date on them where they just start to look like blokes. Lot. They no longer look like the young MTF that they did, like the daughter does here, the son. Look at him now. I mean, he had a neck back there, look. He had a neck and I didn't notice it. Big arms. Look at that arm there, look. Big feet as well. But this one, place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Look at the Boeing 747 wings. Danny Bear. Yep, that's what I'm seeing. Danny Bear. And he had an husky voice. He's had his turkey teeth put in. I'm going to cover that bloody beard up. You won't stop. You've been at it for like an hour. Yes, you. Yeah, look at you sat on the edge of the cage. Let's put you back. Oh, yeah, that's not nice. Well, there you go. Bink. There you go, you little douchebag. Oh, I'm not in love. Set me. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Set me free. Oh. Right, I'm back. Night night, Albie. Okay. The wide-faced man. As they get older, the testosterone keeps coming, and it just masculinizes them more and more. And I do believe that is why they pull these FTMs and MTFs out of the public eye, because they no longer meet their standards. Imagine saying that there are some right mingers out there who are left to be, right? Danny Bear, that's not who we're doing now, Peter, is it? Who are we doing? We're doing this one. Faith Hill. Bink. Bosch. Oh, where's that gone? Let me bring that back. James Corden was the last one. Faith Hill. Did I upload Corden? I did. Right, let's come back to Faith Hill. Let me take that one and put Faith in the back file. Faith. Search. Because I gotta have faith for faith for faith. I gotta have faith for faith for faith. The bowling ball head on the right. Do you know who that looks like? That looks like that bloodsucker, the blood drinker. What did they call him? Abramovich. That's who that reminds me of. Abramovich. That one reminds me of Penelope Cruz. That's who I was trying to remember the other day. Penelope Cruz. I couldn't remember his name. That's a big, long arm you've got there, sir. Oof. Is that the family? Tim McGraw. Faith Hill. Oh, they're the sons. Mummy in the middle with a close set eyes, look. What strange looking daughters. Oh my fecking word. Look at the difference in them faces. Look at the pink lips on Tim. I'm taking that picture. Some of them are just going to jump out at you. They are. Others take time. They do. Like the Schwarzenegger and the ones that don't look as soft as these two. But even when you look at like Arnold Schwarzenegger versus his wife. Arnold Schwarzenegger. There we go. With wife Maria Shriver, it still stands out. Look, who's got the deep set eyes, the bigger face, the bigger teeth, the squarer jaw? Look at the neck on him and the Adam's apple. When you're having problems seeing one, you look at the spouse and it'll give it away for you. Let's go back again. To this, and it's exactly what I'm seeing. The big blockhead of a man here, and the soft sloping jaw, and the close set soft eyes of a woman. Sam Elliott's got a face in there, look. Faith Hill, it's a dude. Final answer. Look at that bowling ball for a cap. And again, the lion smile, the large, low set ears, look, the deep set rectangular eyes with brow bone, look, into the corners of the face. And then the cheekbone is still wider than all of it, look. The cheekbones are the widest part of a man's face. Walking, Faith Hill. Walking. I'm not in love. Set me free. Let me out this misery. Straight legs. Is that him? Oh my gosh. Straight legs, knees together. Space between his feet. Same there. Another one here. Knees together versus knees apart. Look at that broken leg. The flamingo foot. The diamond is a girl's best friend. And a flip-flop's worst nightmare. It really is. It gives them away. That's not him. Oh, it might have been him, actually. No, it's not. Oh, it might. Oh, him in the orange. Maybe that's him. I didn't recognise any of the others. Faith Hill, it's a bloke. Final answer. Oh, he's going to have a Barbie. He is. Look, pretending to be pregnant. Isn't it amazing? At 9 months pregnant, there's no fat on her arms, no fat on her knees, no fat on the face, no fat in... There's no milk in the boobies. It's a joke. It's a bloke in a dress. Faith Hill, final answer. It's a bloke. It's a fella. Not Othello, a fella. Faith Hill, there he is. How it started, how it went, how it's going. Ooh. How it started. How it went. And how it's going. Faith Hill. Oops. Faith Hill. There we go. Get rid of that. And boom. Another one bites the dust. Let's get rid of that. Open that. Repost. Let's do another one. Na 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 na. Alice Cooper's a good one. So's Richard Branson.